So I got sent this video today in the morning and I thought this was an April Fool's joke, honestly, okay, because it's April 1st. But no, guys, this is for those outside Ireland who are wondering, you know, in the US or abroad and other countries in Europe, what is the issue with Ireland? Why is everybody kicking up a fuss? Why are people trying to bring Conor McGregor on as president? Why people hate the government? Why is there such an uprising and upheaval of the whole Irish society? This right here is the quintessential reason, okay? This is just the undeniable reason why people think that there's something up with the whole system in Ireland, okay? And like I said before, I'm a professional. We analyze these situations as a professional. Nothing against this guy in particular. It doesn't really matter if you're from flipping Zimbabwe or from flipping China or if you're from the Philippines or if you're from goddamn wherever. It doesn't matter where you're from. This is the quintessential reason why there's an issue with the whole system, okay? Apparently this guy's getting tons of money per week, like thousands per month, and he's not even working, you know, not contributing to society whatsoever. Just come to Ireland and we'll give you free money, you know, and a free house and all this type of thing. This is just the most insane video I think I've ever reacted to on this YouTube channel. Insane. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I couldn't actually believe this. And this is a YouTuber, Nick Shirley. I actually live streamed some of his stuff last night. But yeah, insane. So shout out to him. This guy's an American YouTuber, of course. But yeah, let's hear exactly what happens in this video.
How long have you been here in Ireland for?
9 months ago.
9 months. What country are you from?
I come from Jordan, but I'm from Syria. Yeah.
And how are you being received here in Ireland?
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice for me because I come in from Jordan and from Syria before. I come, you know, there everything not good.
What makes so many migrants want to come here to Ireland?
How I come to Ireland?
Yeah.
From UN.
And how come you wanted to come to Ireland?
I ask, okay, when call me somebody from UN, he tell me, can you go to Sweden, to Germany, to 5 countries maybe. But I know my friends here in Ireland, very good everything in Ireland. I'm Muslim, here no problem. Here no having seen another country, you Arabic, not Irish, okay?
Mm-hmm. Some well-traveled man, and I don't want to interrupt this video, but I have to right there because he said a couple of really like strange and, you know, nefarious things right there. So he said that basically, you know, he's from Jordan. He came from Jordan, originally Syria. Of course, we know there's a massive war, upheaval. There's like a civil war. Then there was ISIS there. It was just crazy. And I'm a well-traveled guy. I was actually in Jordan as a kid in the Dead Sea or the Red Sea. I get that confused. But, you know, I was actually there. Jordan's a peaceful place. You know, there's nothing going on there at all. You know, Syria, obviously, very bad. But he said that the UN called him and said, where would you like to go? Like, so he must have been seeking asylum. Maybe he was in like a war zone, which again is, you know, something to be debated. You know, why are people from war zones coming here? He said that he could have picked Sweden, Switzerland, and a few other places. But yeah, that's very, I don't know why the UN are conducting that sort of thing. But of course, if you're in a war zone, you know, and you feel sorry for, you know, you don't want people to be killed in a war, you know, if you can help it at all. But let's listen to the rest of this video.
I live here with everyone. Where
do you live? Do you have house or do you stay in the hotel?
No, I'm in Iraq Center now. But maybe after 1 month I'll go to a new home from County Council.
Okay, so does Ireland give you any money every month?
Yeah.
How much money do they give you?
Every month. Every week. I'm married. I have 3 daughters, my children. I take same 500 in 1 week.
So every week the Ireland government gives you $500?
Yeah.
And
$500.
Where are you from?
Sorry, I don't speak English.
He coming with me.
Yeah.
How many people came with you to Ireland?
For me, 100%.
How many family or friends came with you to Ireland?
With me coming, no, 9.
9 people came with you here to Ireland.
9 families, but after me coming also maybe 30 families from Jordan. Yeah. and Lebanese.
30 more families. How did you get here to Ireland? Did you come through Belfast from Northern Ireland?
No. I come direct from Jordan to here.
How long do you plan to stay in Ireland?
I want forever.
Forever.
I'm Irish now.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I would want to stay in Ireland forever as well if I was getting paid 500 euro a week. Lads, let's just break it down as a professional, okay? Because people are going to get fired up about this video. This video was like breaking all Twitter metrics. It was breaking everything on X. Like I said, you know, you don't want to analyze it as an idiot because you don't want to be called something, okay, that you're not, you know what I'm saying? So like, you're getting 500 euro a week. Someone broke it down in the comments. It was like, I think McGregor broke it down in his comment section. It was like something like $12.50 an hour or something for like a 40-hour week or something. Actually, before taxes. So there's obviously no tax being paid on that money. Okay, that's like straight from the taxpayers actually. Okay, oh man, this is just really hard to even fathom. And like, the average, I think the minimum wage in Ireland is $13.50 an hour. Okay, I don't really actually know because I do, you know, personal business and stuff now. I think it's like $13.50 or something like that. But lads, if you're working, oh my god, like if you're working a full 40-hour week and then someone is here that's just doing nothing, not contributing, not doing anything, which everybody, the left, the liberal people would agree with that as well, guys, that you're doing nothing and you're getting paid all this money. And like I said, guys, you feel sorry for the kids. This guy has kids, and you know, he's actually, a lot of people will call this guy, oh, he's saying he's Irish and stuff. This is the kind of low educated people. This guy is very educated guy. He's actually trolling. Like, he's straight up trolling the people. I'm Irish now. Obviously, he's been in Ireland for 6 months. He knows that people are getting riled up saying, you know, they just come off the plane for a month from flipping wherever, and then they're saying, oh, I'm Irish now, you know, and obviously that's not the case. You know, this guy is obviously, you know, a Syrian, Jordanian. I was in Jordan, like I said, beautiful country. These Middle Eastern countries are beautiful. You know, you don't understand why you'd be moving from Jordan to Ireland. Okay, a lot of people don't know in Ireland where Jordan even is on the map. Beautiful, safe, beautiful, guys, beautiful country, okay? And, you know, it just unbelievable. I didn't even know that was real. So this guy, and a lot of people will misperceive the end there. They'll actually, you know, the end right there when he says, I'm Irish now, he's like winking at the camera, I'm Irish now. Like, he's doing that to troll the public. Like, people will be like, no, he actually thinks he's Irish. No. He said, I want to be here forever. I would say the same shit, guys. If I'm going to imagine if I moved to Canada tomorrow. Let's just use this as an example. And they just paid me 500 euro. If I just said, oh, okay, I feel persecuted in Ireland because of X, Y, and Z, you know, pick a flippin' whatever. And like I said, it's different now because he's not coming from a war zone. He's actually in a safe country, okay? War zone is a little bit different. You know, you can have that debate. We can debate that, you know. But you're coming from a safe country to somewhere else and you're saying, like, this is how bad the system is in Ireland, guys. There has to be a system to, like, crack down on that. That is just not right where someone can be, like I said, me moving to Canada and then saying to the flippin', you know, Toronto government, hey, you know, Toronto, like, I want 500 euro a week just to sit down and give me a free house. Like the people here are just busting their balls, man. Like, the price of living is so high. The price of having kids is too high. People aren't having kids. You know, a lot of people living in Ireland. Then you have the grocery bills that are massively expensive. And then you have this. Oh, man. It must be an April Fool's joke. And like I said, a lot of people say, this guy's an asshole. You know, a lot of people would get mad about this guy. But it's not the guy in particular. A lot of people say, McGregor said that. Nobody has any animosity towards the person in particular. We don't know, who the hell is this guy? Nobody knows this guy from a can of paint. It is complete nobody, right? But the system that you get given a house and money while other people in flipping Cork, Donegal, Dublin especially, they're very tough people in Dublin, you know, the Irish people in Dublin, and they're not able to make ends meet, you know, they're being persecuted, they're being told by this adolescence, you're toxically masculine. It's just like constant just pushing people down. And then you have this guy here laughing, I'm Irish, lads, come on, like he's just trolling people. Like, he knows he's on camera, he knows this is being filmed to go out to the public, you know, this is a complete troll video. This guy, he's like laughing, like winking, you know, completely ludicrous. One of the that's the craziest video I've ever reacted to on this channel. There's nothing that even comes close. Forget about Garen Noon. Garen Noon, and this is what Garen Noon was talking about. This is what got Garen Noon cancelled and all this shit, right? I don't know, like complete common sense. What he said, along with every other influencer on the internet that has any common sense. This is just common sense, guys. You don't have people come to the country and just do nothing and get free money and free houses. You have them work, guys. You have them work. You have them work on the building site. You have them in English classes. You know, having them upskill, hit them with that 3rd level education, get them educated. This guy seems very educated. The clean, slick back haircut with the perfect, nice beard. The guy is able to work. He's a strong guy, you know what I mean? He should be, you know, doing some sort of job to contribute at the very least. We won't even talk about not letting people in and all that shit, you know, quotas and all that shit. We don't even talk about the EU buying people. And I think the EU basically... The EU basically performs a modern day slave trade. They're getting paid by the EU, Ireland government, to bring people over. It's just insane. That's the craziest video I've ever seen in my life. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys all. If you guys want me to report on these videos some more, man, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the video. Also hit the join link underneath the video, become a member, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Peace.